Welcome back to another unboxing, but this one ain't Metal Gear.
Oh my god! Wow!
Currently, I'm working on a Star Wars Bounty Hunter 100% retrospective kind of thing, and as a byproduct of that, I have discovered this. Now, I found this for sale on eBay, and I can't find out much about it other than it's a limited run games that do a lot of physical releases, collab with Aspire and Lucasfilm Games, which I found out is a rebrand of LucasArts, but I didn't know that had happened. Apparently happened in 2021. And this is the VHS edition, so it's supposed to look like a videotape. And LRG have done a few of these. They've done at least a Dark Forces one and a Knights of the Old Republic one for Star Wars that I can find. And it is a PAX West exclusive, all the way from Seattle. So this has come a long way to get to me. And this is also factory sealed, which is nice. So let's shave off its entire value by finding out what's inside. Off the bat, size-wise, it feels like a VHS. It is relatively heavy and it is thick. With another Aspire release for comparison, it is tiny in compared to, like, you can fit a whole chin in there. But then compared with an actual VHS, it is actually a little bit smaller, but just as wide, so they've got that bit spot on. With regards to the actual box art itself, I really like the front. It's got a mix of pre-rendered cutscene stuff from the game mixed with promotional material. I really like how it appears that the Hell's Anvil is actually chasing down Slave One. Sorry, Fire Spray Attack Craft. Even though that doesn't happen in the game, spoilers. My only real complaint is this font. Like, you can't really see it, and especially on the sides. It's tiny. And because it's so dark purple, the only thing that really stands out is the Lucasfilm Games logo and Boba Fett, Jango Fett himself. Back, however, is a little bit easier to read. Bring in your bounty, dead or alive. The Galactic Republic is in peril in the aftermath of the Battle of Naboo. Disorder and corruption run rampant throughout the galaxy. Seizing upon this chaos is a mysterious cult known as the Bandagora, whose vicious attacks have nearly crippled the galaxy's most powerful industries. Darth Sidious, recognizing this development as a threat to his own sinister plan, has summoned his new apprentice to discuss the matter. Now, that's interesting because that actually doesn't mention bounty hunters or Jango at all. I can't remember the original blurb for the game. I actually lost my physical copy of the original, but I feel like it would have mentioned more about becoming the hunter or whatever. We've got a rendering of the original game cover with two back images from Coruscant, one from the prison, one from Malastare, and a spoiler for the completion, 100% completion bonus. Skip like 5 seconds. It's got Boba Fett on the back, the Boba Fett skin, which I don't know if they should have revealed that. I think that would have been a nice surprise. Again, though, this font and this colouring, you can't see any of this at the bottom without being like real close and angling it because it's a little bit shiny. We've got limited run, Aspire, Lucasfilm Games, includes Bounty Hunter PS5 and Steelbook. 19 gig minimum, that feels wrong, but I'll have to double check. And 118th of these releases. Now, these aren't numbered individually, this is the 118th limited game run release. So overall, just the kind of visuals on the side, love the front, but this kind of colouring they used, real bad. I wish they'd have used like a silver. Something to just make it kind of pop a bit more. Other than that, though, yeah, VHS style, feels the part, looks the part. But now for the good stuff. What is actually inside? It's actually really difficult to get on. Okay, so we got a opening at the top, but I don't know if it just slides out. Oh yeah, it does just slide out. Sweet. Oh shit. Okay, so it does actually look like a tape. With much easier to read. Look at that. How much you can see that from here. That is so much easier to read on the white. Maybe that was the solution. But yeah, I really like that. That's a cool feature. I like that. I know it said it was the VHS edition. I just thought it was going to be the size of a VHS tape. I didn't realize it actually had the official styling in it. It's even got like the place this side in thing on it. Now obviously this is just cardboard. It isn't actually a VHS tape, thankfully. It has all the information that is on the back of the box, just in a lot easier to read format. We'll pop the top, and and extremely difficult to get out. Interior, yeah, what the hell? And I know it seems sturdy, but with it being cardboard, that should not be that difficult to get out. Fucking hell. I feel like I'm going to damage this, kind of get this out. This is super tight. It's not having it. Are you fucking mad? Are you fucking mental? What the hell? Fuck me, that was tight like a tiger. God damn. I think it's because this was in plastic, which is the steel book. Oh, no, that's nice. See? Silver. Silver font makes it pop. That's obviously the original cover. You can even see it better on the side with the mythosaur on the back. That looks real nice. See inside. Just about see the mythosaur on the inside. That's a real nice steelbook. Got this kind of like gloss. He's embossed. Yeah, that's tasty. That's actually really nice. Then we have the standard PS5 edition. Again, silver font. So much easier to see. And a completely different back, which is interesting. Bringing your bounty dead or alive, that's the same. Let the hunt begin. In this classic third-person adventure, you'll become Jango Fett. Prime clone for the Grand Army of the Republic, hired to capture a deranged Dark Jedi. Relive the timeless tale. I don't know if it's timeless, but experience the legendary bounty hunter fantasy set before the events of Episode 2. Face off against foes and maneuver through acrobatic battles in this adaptation optimized for today's consoles and hardware. That is true. Armed to the teeth, fight your way through the galactic underbelly armed with your dual blasters, flamethrower, whipcord, and pure Mandalorian rage. I didn't think I'd say this. I think I prefer this to the, like, kind of original backing. That's interesting. But what I'm really interested in is, does it have an instruction booklet that's not just a leaflet? Yes, we do. Full colour. Proper one. Controls, how to mark your bounties, playing the game, climbing ladders instructions, in-game display, weapons, what everything does, character profiles. Come on! I fucking love this shit. I really do miss these kind of things in games. Because I've been using the original strategy guide for the video, the other video that I'm making. And this just feels like a really nice companion piece to that. All worth it. Makes it all worth it. And the actual disc, it's just a re-rendering of the original cover with the mythosaur again, just about visible on the inside. I'll take a picture of that. I'm going to put this back inside and see if it's any easier now. There's no plastic all over everything. That's still pretty tight. It is easier. It is easier, but just be aware, like, if you're opening that for the first time, any of these, I guess they're all very similar. That was packed in tight with this kind of cover on the steelbook. So that could really, if you start ripping down the side of that, you'd be fuming. I was about to be fuming. So yeah, overall, I do like it. I'm just not thrilled. I think it's really the front cover that's a bit of a letdown. And as I've just popped that in, you can see it kind of hangs over and has already bent a little bit. It's like millimeters too big, so it's probably going to bend. It's already kind of marked my copy. Again, just something to be aware of if you're wanting this as a display. Like, this is fine for me. Like, it's going to go on the shelf. But if you wanted this as like an actual display piece, there's a couple of difficult things to recommend with it. Like I said, this colouring, this at the bottom. But overall, for a game that I absolutely love, I am glad I own this. I'm just not as thrilled with it as I thought I would be. I still love the game, and I'm still very glad I have this. Now I've always got it forever if it gets taken down from the store or whatever. But yeah, what do you think? Would you buy this? It was £70, but I think they were 65 brand new, so for a convention exclusive, I think that's a pretty good deal. But there might be a reason that it's that cheap, and I think it could be Like say shit like this, it's already kind of bent and damaged, which is a real shame. Beyond the font thing, though, yeah, I like it. I do like it, but not as much as I thought I would. Have you got any of these VHS limited run game edition things? Because I have never really seen these before. Do you have similar issues to me? Or are you like a staunch physical VHS looking supporter? Let me know down below. Thank you for watching this. This is just a little stopgap video really for the big Bounty Hunter one that I'm doing, which should be out soon, question mark? If you liked it, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. If you double like, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Tatty bye!